Gemini, it's no coincidence you're watching this just-in-time intuitive tarot reading, so trust there is a message here for you. If you're a regular, welcome back Gemini, thanks for calling in for another reading, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Bronya, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, looking forward to bringing you through this message. And do feel free to drop me a comment, let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm very interactive in my comment section. Either way, please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe. It's what keeps the lights on, the tarot readings coming. I'd be super grateful for that. All right, let's frame up with a couple of oracle cards, Gemini, and I've got Surrender to the Divine here. It's a full moon energy. Now, it's a bit of an Empress vibe where we take action, but then we let go and we allow the universe to bring us our results and outcomes in the weird, the wonderful, the magical ways. Okay, now, we have got a full lunar eclipse in Pisces, in Virgo on March the 14th. So maybe that could be when something comes into fruition here, or you learn something, you hear back, something that really shifts things for you. Then we also have the partial solar eclipse in Aries at the end of the month. So eclipse season can be life-changing, it can be very transformational. Surrender to the divine. Okay, Gemini, I'm using the Divine Initiation Oracle and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot today. I'll link you to these decks down below in case you want to explore them or add them to your collection. You'll also find the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing, and my socials, Instagram and TikTok. I'm really active and interactive on both of those. Shadow self. All right, so we've all got a shadow self, us who we might be dealing with, and the shadow self can be aspects of ourselves or situations that we don't want to see, we don't want to look at head on, right? We don't want to face. But sometimes the shadow self, it starts to reveal itself, or ultimately, the goal is to gain awareness of the shadow self and integrate it. So you might be learning something about yourself or about someone else. You might be feeling somewhat triggered by a situation, but that is all, revealing as to where the work needs to be done and where our wounds are, either our own or someone else's. Let's keep going, Gemini. I find that the first tarot card out is telling, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. This is perfect for eclipse season, the waff. And the Wheel of Fortune or the waff is one of my favorite energies because when the wheel turns, it can turn big. It talks about timing and destiny. It talks about massive cycle shifts of luck, fate, and fortune. And it can be a 10-year energy. There is so much death and rebirth, completion and new beginning energy this year, but this month is one of the most powerful. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning, so it could be like there's unexpected sudden changes here. The Eight of Swords, and it's about letting go, surrendering to the divine, because the Eight of Swords can be where we overthink things, right? Or the trappings of the mind and needing to see things from a different perspective. Maybe that's the shadow aspect here, because sometimes the Eight of Swords is like, well, if we continue to choose what we always have, then that's what we always get. And even if the Wheel of Fortune turns and presents another pathway, we can go, you know what, I feel obligated, accountable. Where I am, I couldn't say yes, and hence we miss the energy. So it's important to see where our shadow might be holding us back as well. Nine of Wands, yeah, because this has been a long time coming. 9 months, 9 years. The Nine of Wands, we're in a number 9 year in 2025, and you know how I was saying, like, there's this energy of like multiple death and rebirth, endings and beginnings. Like, this is everywhere. Like, how many people do you know that are going through breakups of long relationships, or changing careers, or making these, like, going through huge big life transits? That's the energy that is around, and it's around you as well, Gemini. But ultimately the outcome is positive. Like, this is the great shakedown, and anything that's not in alignment with your highest path will leave your life. Queen of Swords, very much a justice in the minor arcana, and it's like karmic justice prevails. Clear, direct vision of the future. That is what is coming in. Justice at a more literal sense can be new commitments and contracts for me, and the decisions to pursue them. And that could be Three of Pentacles around a work contract, maybe a new investment, education, building project with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is something here that can build in your life. It's like the realization of the Empress's dream. She's number 3 in the major arcana. So finally something's taking form here in one of those themes that you've wanted for a while. Surrender to the divine, but don't let your shadow self hold you back. Think about the future, Two of Wands, and take that leap of faith. The Two of Wands can be a decision-making energy that shifts the future. And there's some kind of possibility or potential coming in. Now, the Two of Wands can ask you to really push to your edges, the edges of your envelope, hence why the shadow self energy might come up, because there could be like a beyond the comfort zone energy, feel the fear and leap. But many of us, especially, as we're adulting, we become really risk adverse. And we're not talking about major risk, we're talking about responsible risk here. So the Two of Wands, where do you need to take leaps of faith to grow, to be able to embrace change? Well, Eight of Pentacles, I feel like for many of you this is around work, career, education, study, or money themes. But the Eight of Pentacles is a beautiful energy of carving out the path to abundance. So maybe this is around, it could be relocating for work, getting an opportunity going, and you might think, wow, that's so much upheaval, how could I do that? But we just have to see the new perspective. For others of you, it could be, look, there is an opportunity for promotion, but there's going to be a lot more responsibility with it, but that gets you to where you want to go. Maybe after a long time, 9 years, 9 months, like that 9-year struggle, the energy's finally shifting. But it's almost like there's always a cost and payoff, isn't there? Oh, the Emperor is here with, at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Pentacles. And this is my tables turning energy. The Emperor very much so is a leveling up energy into a greater sense of leadership. It could be that in Aries season, so 3rd week of March through April, is when we see this really coming in. The Emperor can be an authority that is making a decision about you, for said promotion, pay rise, or saying yes to you joining the team, getting finance, being part of the scholarship, whatever it may be for you. With the Emperor energy, we want to make sure that we've taken the action, planted the seeds that can set the Wheel of Fortune in motion, but then we let go. Then we surrender. And we make sure that our shadow self isn't blocking the way. The Six of Pentacles is funny because the traditional version of this card shows beggars being breadcrumbed by the Emperor, and the Emperor really being in charge and being in control. So maybe up until now you felt like you've just got the crumbs or the leftovers because maybe there's been too much sacred surrender. But with the balance, Six of Pentacles, between your masculine and feminine, no matter what gender you are, it's about the balance between being and doing. That is how we get the result, right? That's how you build your empire. And that is how you receive the tangible outcomes that you really do desire. So there is an energy here of stepping up, stepping up into your Emperor vibration, taking the reins, but without too much control. Because then, if we try and over control, we set up expectations, which inevitably can lead to disappointment, or, we think it should go a certain way, and when it doesn't, we hold on too tight. That's where the surrender comes in. So the Wheel of Fortune is shifting, wants to bring you to greater times, and it's about letting go to the appropriate amount to allow it to shift you into your next 10-year cycle. Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to follow up with a personal reading or healing, first link down below will pop you over to my website. You can see what is on offer over there. Don't forget to like, share, comment, hit subscribe. Find me on the socials, Instagram and TikTok. Very active and interactive with different daily content over there. And also your 2025 year ahead tarot reading is live here, Gemini. So do make sure you check that out. especially April and May, I would say, with this energy. I'll leave it there. I'm sending you so much love and magic. Bye for now.